What is going on, guys? It is Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I hope you're having a great day. And throughout this 2023 season, I've stopped the regular season and started the playoffs today. And today is no different. We have part number 3. We've done this twice before. So guys, this is what the NBA playoffs will look like if it started today. And so I've taken the current standings in the NBA as of March 8, 2023 and put them together into the playoffs. And as you guys know, the standings will change by the time you watch this. And basically the goal of today's video is to find out who would be the NBA champion if the postseason started right now. Obviously in the Eastern Conference, the Bucks have taken over the 1 seed. The Celtics will go to the 2 seed as the Nets are playing pretty well post KD era trade. The Knicks are playing well. And in the play-in tournament, the Miami Heat, the Hawks, the Raptors, and the Wizards. And in the Western Conference, we just saw the Lakers slip into a play-in tournament spot, so they'll be the 9 seed, and of course the Denver Nuggets with Jokic are the 1 seed. The Kings actually are now the 2 seed. The Grizzlies are the 3 seed. A lot going on in Memphis right now. Then we see the Warriors the 6 seed. The Suns and Mavericks will play each other in the first round of the playoffs start today. Imagine if that happens. I mean, that could be one of the best series we've ever seen. Then again, they said the Boston Celtics and Brooklyn Nets series last year was going to be the best ever, and guess what? We swept them. Sorry, KD. Sorry, Kyrie, but the Nets are owned by the Boston Celtics. Anyways, no more Boston Celtics talk. It's time to get this simulation underway. All these games are simulated live here in NBA 2K23. So what's going to happen? Who's going to win? Are there going to be any upsets? Well, guys, it is time to find out in today's simulation. If we start the playoffs today, who would be the champion? The road to the finals will begin here in the play-in tournament. So make your last predictions in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get this simulation underway. Here we go. And so in a rematch of last year's play-in tournament game, the Clippers will fall again to the Timberwolves, and they're going to be going to the 8 seed elimination game as Minnesota now has a 7 seed in the West, and the Timberwolves will be advancing to play the Sacramento Kings in the first round. But I can't believe the Clippers lost this game, as we're now going to LA. The Lakers and the Pelicans are tied at 108. It is the 9-10 game where the loser will be going home. Stakes are high in this matchup, as here's Beasley. He goes to LeBron James, and now back to Beasley. Shot clock under 10 seconds. Davis has the mismatch. Davis the jumper over McCollum. It's good. And the Lakers have a 2-point lead, 40 seconds. Who will be going against the Clippers for the 8 seed? Well, it's time to find out. As here comes McCollum. Gets in the paint. Takes the jumper. No. Valanciunas. Yes. Off the putback. He ties it. 33 seconds remaining. Fans are on their feet. It feels like a Game 7 of the NBA Finals here at the Crypto.com Arena. I mean, I should be saying Staples Center. What am I saying? It's OG Staples Center as LeBron James. The screen. LeBron. Vanderbilt. Now to Russell. Shot clock at 7 seconds. The screen. Russell looking to take the lead. Goes to Vando, and he will be fouled. And he will go to the free throw line. A chance to take the lead. 13 seconds. 1 free throw's all he needs. As the first one is short, he's feeling the pressure. Vanderbilt sticks the second. Lakers 1 stop away. Can the Pelicans spoil this game on the road? Here comes CJ McCollum. No timeouts. Shot clock is off. McCollum in the paint. 6 seconds. McCollum defended by Russell. The screen. Step back is open. And he missed it. He missed a wide open jumper. And the Lakers will survive and advance to play the Clippers for the 8 seed as the Pelicans will be going home. And now the 8 seed is on the line in LA in 37 seconds. It's overtime basketball. Leonard going at LeBron and he missed it. We are tied. Who's going to go to the playoffs? It's coming down to the wire. It's overtime basketball once again, so these teams have been battling. LeBron James against Leonard. Shot clock at 12 seconds. LeBron still has it. The screen from Davis. LeBron driving, pump. And he puts it in off the glass. Lakers are 1 stop away from advancing on. Here comes Kawhi. No timeout. Looking inside the game and go for the lead. 11 seconds. He has LeBron James isolated. Russell Westbrook motioning through. Russell will follow. Leonard now. The screen. Batum sets it. Kawhi. Pump. Up and under at the buzzer. He puts it in. The claw. Coming up clutch. LeBron James and Kawhi going back and forth. And this game isn't over yet. None of these teams want to go home early. But now in overtime, only under 20 seconds, the Clippers find themselves down by 1. Leonard sticks it! Kawhi Leonard going crazy in this game. Lakers on a timeout. Their season comes down to this. Here we go. Fans are on their feet. The ball in the hands of LeBron James. Can he convert again? He has Kawhi Leonard isolated. The screen from Davis. LeBron going downhill. LeBron James with the dunk. 0.9 seconds. Leonard didn't get it off. And down go the Clippers as the Lakers win 2 in a row. And they head to the postseason as an 8 seed. What an unbelievable finish here in the West. But now, let's get to the East. Going to the Eastern Conference play-in tournament is the Miami Heat over the Atlanta Hawks, as the Heat will now take the 7th seed and they will get a rematch against the Boston Celtics in the first round. Meanwhile, Atlanta will fight for their lives in the next game. As we are now in Toronto, it is the Wizards winning on the road to eliminate the Raptors from the postseason, as Washington will advance to play the Hawks for the 8th seed. They win this game 122-100, so down goes Toronto. And now as we go to Atlanta, Trae Young at the line, he makes their free throw, and that's going to be the dagger, as the Atlanta Hawks will knock off the Washington Wizards, and they're going to move to take the 8th seed in the East. They'll go up against the Bucks in the very first round, as the Wizards win the first, but they fall in the second, and they will be going home. Well guys, the play-in tournament is over. We are on the 16 playoff teams for today's simulation. You see the matchups and the schedule up on the screen. You have one last prediction to make down below. So who do you think is going to win today's simulation if the playoffs started now? Well guys, we're going to continue this video here on NBA 2K23 with live games, as the road to the finals will begin here in the first round. So let's get it going. Here we go. We will begin the first round right where we left off in the play-in tournament in Atlanta, but the Hawks will be swept by the 1 seed in the East at Bucks, 123-101, your final in Game 4, as Giannis and Milwaukee gets it done, as the Hawks will be going down in the first. And so much from the LA Lakers making the postseason in today's simulation, because they will get bounced out in the first round in 5 games by the 1 seed Denver Nuggets, so both number 1 seeds take out their squads early in the simulation. And now guys, the Lakers will be going home. Now guys, I accidentally simulated too fast, but the 76ers will knock off the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games. James Harden with 25 and 8 points. So down goes Brooklyn Nets. Joel Embiid had a pretty bad game. Dinwiddie with 18, but the Nets will go down in 5. Anyways, we are on to a Game 6 in New York. The Knicks are down by 1 to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they have this series lead. So can they close out in 6 games, or can the Cavs force 7? Here's Randall, the 3-pointer. No good. Way off the mark, and the Cavaliers are looking for the dagger. Here they come. It's Okoro, 30 seconds, now to Mobley. Darius Garland has against Jalen Brunson, as his shot clock's down to 13 seconds. Garland working against Brunson, the floater, blocked by Mitchell Robinson with 21 seconds. The Knicks immediately call timeout, and they are at this game. What a crazy defensive stop from the Knicks, but now they need to take a basket and get the lead. Here's Randall going at Mobley, gets in the paint, Randall lost it, ball on the floor, he picks it up and flips it in. Julius Randle, unbelievable. How do they get that back and score? As the Cavaliers seize it on the line, on the road. Here is Garland. Donovan Mitchell is fouled out of this game, so Darius has to take it. Garland, the jumper. It's pure. Darius Garland, as clutch as they come. Barrett, no good, and there will be a Game 7 after Darius Garland's jumper, and the Cavaliers will win 130-129. This series isn't over yet. But now as we go to Golden State, it seems like the Warriors have the Grizzlies' numbers, as they're going to beat them again in a playoff series. Also in 6 games, as Curry just drilled a deep 3. So down go the 3-seeded Grizzlies, and on go the 6-seeded Warriors. And as a 6 seed, they are scary, so they get the job done and they will advance on. And now it's the Boston Celtics over the 7-seed Miami Heat in 6 games on the road, 122-96 final. So down go the Heat, and on go the Boston Celtics. They are looking to go back to their finals as they get their first round series win. And now here's a Game 7 in Sacramento. It is the 2-seeded Kings against the 7-seeded Timberwolves. Minnesota down by 1 as Anthony Edwards on the rack attack throws it down over Herter, and Minnesota now takes the lead. Look at this one more time. Oh my goodness, the posterizer from Ant. And now here comes Sacramento, 41 seconds, winner go home. Here we go. It is the Air Bucks against Mike Conley. Fans are are on their feet. The screen. Lyles sets it. Fox. Oh my goodness, he's so fast. And he scores with a layup. The Kings have taken a lead back. 30 seconds. I mean, you can't catch the De'Aaron Fox. And can Minnesota answer? 27 seconds. And against Turner, he just posterized him as a screen from Gobert. Edwards to drive. Draws two. Edwards has nothing. Great defense from Sacramento. And now it's to Conley. Conley on the drive. Step back. No good! Rebound Sacramento, and they will go to line with 11 seconds as Lyles hits both free throws. It's a three-point game, but it is not over just yet. Gobert to inbound. Anderson now to Edwards for the tie. Airmails it, and that might be all she wrote with 4 seconds. Fox makes the first and the second one, so the Sacramento Kings will hold off the 7-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves, and they will knock them off in Game 7 as the Kings have won a playoff series, and they are on the second round, winning this series against the Timberwolves. And now the greatest rivalry in the NBA at the moment is the Suns versus the Mavericks. Paul finds 8-0. The reverse jam over Powell. We are tied at 121 in Game 7. It's going down the wire here in Phoenix. Here comes Luka Doncic. And can the Suns get revenge for last year's playoff series? Durant is on the team now, so can he get it done? Here comes Doncic the other way though. 3-pointers up. No good. Suns have a chance to take the lead, and the fans are on their feet. Here comes Durant. Jumper puts it in. Oh my goodness, the Phoenix Suns are rallying. 30 seconds, they have a 2-point lead, and this place is absolutely going crazy. Here comes Doncic the other way. Jumper, and he makes it. Doncic and Durant trading buckets. Timeout Phoenix, and a chance to win the series in 7. The shot clock is off and the Suns can take the last shot. Here's Durant, under 10 seconds, tied at 123, looking to win the series, working against Green. Great defense, Durant though takes it. No good! Unbelievable start from Green. And now we're gonna go to overtime in Game 7, and we are going back and forth. What a series! But now in overtime, the Dallas Mavericks absolutely go off. They lead by 15 points. What happened to the Suns? Barely scoring in overtime, and it is over. The Mavericks have knocked off Phoenix in Game 7, and they will be moving on. And so, guys, we saw Cleveland force Game 7, but ultimately they will fall here at home to the New York Knicks 134-107. Donovan Mitchell with 25 points, but RJ Barrett the game of his life, 38, and the Knicks will move on in the second round. Now 8 teams remain in. So many great matchups here in this conference semifinals round. Hopefully your favorite team or your prediction is still in, because we're going to get into the simulation here on NBA 2K23. So which teams will be moving on to the Final Four? Well, guys, it's time to simulate right now, so let's keep going. Here we go. So now starting off this second round, we will go to Dallas, and this is kind of surprising. The number 1 seed in the West, and Nuggets will sweep the Mavericks. Who predicted this? So down goes Luka and Kyrie Irving as on goes the Joker in 4 games. And how about the Golden State Warriors as a 6th seed? They are headed to the Final Four or the Western Conference Finals to play the Denver Nuggets as they will beat the Kings in 6 games. Sacramento gave them a good fight, but ultimately their season will come to an end in the second round. And now we go to Philadelphia, where the 76ers will knock off the Boston Celtics in 6 games. 2K, I don't even know what to say because this would never happen. But in today's simulation, Embiid and Harden knock off Boston with Jason Tatum. And oh my goodness, what is going on? The New York Knicks have just beaten the 1-seeded Bucks in a 7-game series as Julius Randle's clamping up Giannis. I mean, can you believe this? Game 7, the Knicks beat the Bucks, and they are moving on. Unbelievable. And so we are now down to 4 teams in the West. It's Denver versus Golden State, and in the East, it's Philly versus New York. I still can't believe what's going on in the Eastern Conference. But guys, it is now time to simulate to see which 2 teams will make the NBA Finals at the playoffs start today. So sit down, sit back, relax, and let's keep it going. Here we go. Game 6 in New York, the Knicks are down by 1, but they have a 3-2 series lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. So can they close out the series, or will it be going to 7 games as Grimes in the paint, blocked by Embiid and out of bounds with 40 seconds. 135-134. Fans are on their feet, inbound from the baseline. Mitchell Robinson, 3 seconds of the shot clock, they gotta go. Randall puts it in. Julius Randle, all simulation long has been amazing. And now Philly's down by 132 seconds. Here we go. James Harden against Brunson. He wants to get to Embiid. Harden gonna take it himself. Now he goes to Embiid. Backing out Robinson, spin. Nothing there, reverses. No good. Mitchell Robinson with a stop. And also, how about the play of Mitchell Robinson in the simulation as the Knicks will use a timeout with 20 seconds remaining. And they have to foul twice, and they foul Jalen Brunson. He goes to free throw line, makes the first. Brunson to make it a 3-point game. 19 seconds. He's gone on both. Knicks are one stop away to go to the NBA Finals. Who would have predicted this? Fans are on their feet. Here comes Harden in need of a 3-pointer. The screen. Harden fires away. Bang! James Harden from downtown. We aren't going anywhere just yet. Knicks at a timeout. 13 seconds. A chance to win this series. Or we're going to be going to overtime. Brunson, step back, driving. Layup is good. Brunson with 4 seconds. Sixers inbounding from the baseline. 4.3, no timeout. Inbound to Harden. Harden from the logo. No good. New York is going to the finals. Unbelievable. They beat the Sixers in 6 games. Crazy finish as down goes Philly and on go the Knicks. And the Denver Nuggets will get revenge on the Golden State Warriors as they beat them in 6 games, a close game 6. But ultimately, Denver gets the victory, and they will be playing the New York Knicks in their finals for today's simulation if the playoffs started today. So down goes Golden State, and on goes Denver. I mean, who predicted the New York Knicks to make today's finals in the simulation? Let me know down below, because I feel like nobody did, as they're going to be going against the #1 seed in the West, the Denver Nuggets. And it's time to find out in a best-of-7 series who the winner of today's simulation is going to be. Denver, New York, let's get to it now. And the Knicks lead Denver in the finals 3-2. Yes, the Knicks are winning these finals right now, and they are tied with the Nuggets in game 6. A chance to close it out, and Randall flip shot is good. Julius Randle playing like an MVP. Unbelievable, the Knicks fans are on their feet. Can they witness a celebration right now with a championship for their team? Here's Murray to Jokic. Jokic! We don't ever see that! A posterizer, look at this one more time! Over Robinson, the Joker doing it all! And can the Nuggets force a game 7? We are tied at 1:15, 37 seconds remaining. Here comes Randall, step back, going at Gordon, Randall, blocked by Gordon! Oh my goodness! One of the greatest finals blocks you'll ever see! Right behind LeBron James is against the Golden State Warriors, and Michael Porter Jr. on the other end puts in a layup, and all of a sudden the Denver Nuggets have taken the lead. 23 seconds, this place has quieted down, but can the Knicks retaliate and answer back? Brunson looking to go back to Randall. He's one-on-one with Gordon. In the paint, he lost it. Gets it back. Up and under is no good. Rebound, they have to foul with 10 seconds remaining. Caldwell Pope will go to the line. 2 free throws can seal the deal. First one is up, and it's good. 3-point game, and now this free throw to make it a 2-possession game. And Caldwell Pope has got both of them. 10 seconds. Knicks at a timeout. Need a quick 3-pointer. Here is Brunson. 7. Randall. Now to Hart in the corner. It's no good. And this series will be going to game 7. We aren't over just yet. And it felt like the Knicks had this game, but they just couldn't close it out. And now we have the 2 best words in sports. Game 7. And guys, as we get to game 7, it is going to be over. The Denver Nuggets will come back with a 3-2 series deficit, and they will knock off the Knicks in game 7, 111-88 your final. And the Denver Nuggets are the NBA champions. If the playoffs started today, what a crazy simulation. Give credit to the Knicks though. They didn't win the championship, but they made it far. As Denver is up and celebrating, they have done it, and Jokic gets his first NBA championship. That might solidify him as one of the all-time greats, and they are getting the trophy celebration right now. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's simulation. I really do appreciate all your support. I read every single one of your comments. You guys are the GOATs. It's Halftime Productions, and we out.